Hey, what's up, everybody? And thanks so much for hanging out with me today as we go ahead and take a look into Avatar The Last Airbender. We are in season number 1, episode number 11, called The Great Divide. So, if you guys are a fan of the show, if you guys are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out, don't forget to leave that like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to check us out on Patreon and get some early and unedited episodes if that's something you guys are into. So, very quickly, guys, quick little touch up on what we saw in the last episode. We were introduced to a character named Jet, and in the last episode, we kind of got to see a little bit of his backstory and see what he was all about. And the thing that we learned was that the Fire Nation actually took out Jet's whole entire village, and including his family as well. And the whole entire episode of the last episode, Jet was, obviously he was a cool character, but he was out seeking revenge. He was out trying to take out the entire Fire Nation, at least whoever was close to him. And take them out. So again, there was a Fire Nation group that was pretty much located pretty close to where Jet and the crew was, and they were kind of like stationed at this this village, this city area. And what ended up happening is Jet wants to go ahead, blow up this dam, and take them all out. Sounds pretty good, right? But the problem is, and there is a problem, there is good citizens there. There's good people that live there. And Aang and Katara, this whole entire time in the last episode, were trying to talk to Jet and tell him, listen, there's another way. We don't have to do this. We're going to get a whole bunch of innocent people killed pretty much. Jet does it anyways. They did have a battle, but Jet ends up blowing up the bridge, or at least ordering the command to blow it up. And the water destroys this village. It's so bad. It's terrible. And just when we thought we lost everybody, thankfully Katara's brother Sokka, he was able to get them out just in time. So everything was good from there, thankfully. And that's pretty much what happened in the last episode. So that's pretty much the recap there, you guys. I did read some of your guys' comments, and I noticed that in the comments you guys said try not to skip the intro part because there are some very important information that is being told in that part of the show. So I'm going to go ahead and play the whole entire intro out and the whole entire previously out, and then we're going to get the show on the road. So again, leave that like, comment, subscribe, check us out on Patreon, and without further ado, let's get this show on the road. This is Avatar The Last Airbender.
Water.
He's sorry.
Well, if you don't like my firewood,
Oh,
If you're not gonna do your job.
okay.
Oh,
I
no,
got the
you
grill.
guys.
You guys got the. Hey, where's the campfire? And what happened to the tent?
Why don't you ask Miss Know-It-All, Queen of the Twigs?
Oh yeah. Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum.
I was just going to say throw it at him.
Okay. Listen, guys. Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will. Why don't you just switch jobs? Sounds good.
Whatever.
Okay,
You see that?
that might work.
Settling feuds and making peace. All in a day's work for the Avatar.
Ew.
Come on, Momo. That's
Very clearly from the air while we fly away. Hey, if you're looking for the
Oh.
candy guide, I was here first.
Ooh, candy.
Who are
guide.
you?
Sounds informative.
Believe me, he's more than a tour guide. He's an earthbender, and the only way in and out of the canyon is with his help. He's taking my tribe across next. Calm down, we know you're not. Hey,
You're a refugee.
huh, tell me something I don't know.
Oh no, they're coming.
Is that your tribe?
No, that's the
Most
Fire
certainly
Nation.
is not. That's the Zhang tribe.
Oh,
a
I
bunch
thought
of
it was the Fire
low-life
Nation.
thieves. They've been the enemies of my tribe for 100 years.
Are they going to fight it out? Something tells me they might fight it out.
Seriously gonna cave into these spoiled Ganjins?
Watch, I think they're gonna
We're
fight.
refugees too, and we've got sick people that need shelter.
Well, we've got old people who are
People, if you weren't such slobs.
Oh.
If Ganjins weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't live to be so old.
I could
Lang,
think a mile
ready to
away.
put your peacemaking skills to the test?
I am not pompous.
Alright, here's the deal.
Just fight it out.
Together and I'll be here. We'll fly your sick and elderly across. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, that seems very. I thought he was gonna say just fight it out. You guys handle it. Whoever wins, that's it.
Sorry, Appa. You'll have to do this on your own.
Are in the garbage!
Appa's
They're
gonna
taking their
take
sweet
good care of
time.
you till we get there. See you on the other side, buddy. Yip yip.
Yeah, that's gonna be a far walk. Hopefully with no obstacles in the way. Never mind. Oh, there we go.
Nice
Sweet.
bending.
The job's much more than bending.
Oh,
Why'd you do that?
so nobody comes down.
Fleeing the Fire Nation, aren't they? Gotta make sure we can't be followed.
Right.
We'll be safe now.
Oh! What the hell?
We gotta help him!
What in the world is that?
Now we gotta help me!
Sokka, run! Aang, try to throw him out. There you go. I was gonna say, just throw him out of there.
What was that?
Canyon.
We're trapped in this canyon.
Oh no. Aang, you could just call Appa though, right? Can Appa just come fly and scoop you guys up, get out of there?
I thought the whole point of ditching our food was so we wouldn't have to deal with things like canyon crawlers.
It's the Zhangs. They took food down here even after the guide told them not to.
Oh, don't do that.
If there's anyone who can't go without food for a day, it's you pampered Gonjins.
I
Oh
hope
no,
you're
we're playing the
happy
blame
you're
game
stuck
right
in
now?
this Canyon with no way out.
Why don't you thank yourself, food hider?
To get out of this canyon, I won't die down here.
I'll let them fight it out.
Part
I
of
don't
the
know.
food chain. See, we're going to become part of the food chain because of you.
No.
Unjustly blame the Zhangs like you always do.
Glad.
Look at Aang putting in work, actually leading the group. That's what's up. The hell? You guys brought the
Get some
food.
bread, Katara?
So it was you guys who had
Yeah, why would you
Oh, come
lie?
now. You really think that tribe of thieves isn't smuggling food? Why should my hearing some history?
Please, inform us. What happened with you guys, both of your tribes? Why do you guys hate each other so much?
The patriarch of our tribe, Jin Wei, was an earthbender never forgotten. You can never trust a Zhang.
Damn. I hope Sokka's good. Yeah, seriously, I was about to say, I hope he's good.
Would I?
I know what you must be thinking. Where the Gonjin goes back over 100 years.
Is it two different stories on that? On that, how it went down?
Our forefather, Wei Jin, was leaving the western gate of our village
Interesting.
when he saw a figure in the distance. It was a man of the Gonjin.
Enough. And then we can eat our weight in lychee nuts.
Well, at least Momo's eating.
Nah, I'll wait for the lychee nuts.
It's lonely, isn't it? Being impartial.
You know, I take it back. Harsh words aren't so bad.
Oh. Oh, these two. And he's hungry.
So hungry. Is that egg custard in that tart?
Uh-oh. No! No! Alas!
Oh no! That's a lot of canyon crawler.
Damn. Guys, we all have to work together. Come on. There you go. Uh-oh. Damn, Sokka was like, I'm not helping nobody. He got out of there. Not literally. He was hauling ass, though, is what I was trying to say. Oh, they just want the food. That's all they want.
Everybody, watch me do what
Throw them. Oh, I thought they were going to jump down there for it. But they made it. Let's
I never
go.
thought Ganjin could get his hands dirty like that.
And I never knew you Zhangs were so reliable in a pinch.
So we learned about
Not
Ganjins
so
and
skittish
Shings.
after all.
Shings. I think I said their names right.
You thieves stole our sacred orb from Jin Wei.
No.
You tyrants unjustly imprisoned Wei Jin for 20 long years.
Oh no, you guys.
Wait a second. Jin Wei and Wei Jin weren't enemies. They were brothers. Twins, in fact.
Okay.
And they were 8. And most importantly, they were just playing a game. The
I think
sacred orb
Aang is
from
making
Dragon,
this up.
That was the ball. And the eastern and western gates were the goalposts.
And look to the future.
Good shit, Aang. I wonder if he was being truthful, though, with that story. It sounded like it was made up. He's probably being truthful, though.
Good to see you, boy. Did you miss me?
I cannot thank you enough.
Or you could call it lying.
What?
I knew
You
it.
made the whole thing up.
I
You
so
did
knew it.
not.
That is so wrong.
Now
He
where's
had to
my
do it, though.
custard tart? I'm starving.
Respect, Aang, respect. I liked what he did there. Oh, it's already done. Let's see, is there anything extra? Don't think so. All right, though, ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode for today. Avatar: The Last Airbender, season number 1, episode number 11, called The Great Divide. And I guess this episode fits. The title of this episode, I guess, fits this episode to the T. Man, we learned about 2 new groups. The Shin guy, or I want to try to get their names down. So please, just work with me, you guys. Hopefully, you guys don't get mad. I'm just trying to make sure I say their names right. You guys get it. We just watched it together, but we learned about 2 groups that, you know, they have history with each other and they don't get along. They don't get along. This history, this rivalry that they had with each other, you know, lasted pretty much when Aang was born, like around that time period, about like 100 years ago. And we learned based off what we saw in this episode about the group. And first and foremost, let me just say this: Aang was amazing in this episode. I was so happy that he was the piece, pretty much maker of this whole entire thing. He was the one pretty much calling the shots as far as telling Katara and Sokka pretty much what to do as far as, you know, with the group. So what I mean by that is, like, when he realized that they were not going to get along, he came up with the idea of splitting them up, and we're going to go ahead and figure out what's up with these guys while we get our mission completed. You know, I want you guys to figure out what's going on. So we learned a little bit about their story and a little bit about the past of what happened. And I mean, it sounded pretty serious. I can't tell you guys who's telling the truth. I'm not sure who it was that was telling the truth as far as between the 2 leaders of the 2 groups. They were telling their story, but the stories obviously were different. It was different. It was different on both sides. And I thought it was interesting how Katara and then Sokka kind of like were taking the sides that they were like. For example, Katara took these guys' sides, the Shigan or something like that. Again, I'm probably way off with how to pronounce their group name, but hopefully you guys get the idea of where I'm going at with it. So I figured she was going to totally take their side, and same thing for Sokka on the other side. I knew for 100% sure, like 100% sure, I knew that when Aang was telling his story, I'm like, there's no way that this rivalry between these 2 tribes got started because of pretty much what Aang was saying. I was like, there's just no way. Like, I just had this idea that that he was lying, and I was pretty right. I was correct. Aang was lying. Aang was lying about the story that he told, but I like that he did that because, one, it ended the rivalry between the two tribes. It seemed like they made amends. It seemed like they made peace with each other, which possibly may mean that down the road, down the line, maybe in a few episodes later on from this episode, we might run back into these two tribes. And since we got them to pretty much be good together and work as a team, maybe if we need help down the road, they might be the team to go to, or it might be the team to help us out. So I thought it was cool. Like I said, Aang was the one to be able to make peace between the two tribes, and obviously the way he did it was such a Aang kind of move. The way he did it, obviously lying and stuff. Um, what else? What else? And that's pretty much it, you guys. So, like I told you guys in the intro of this video, of this recording, I did see some of your guys' comments about just when we do, play these whole entire things out. Literally, just play the whole entire thing out. I saw in the comments you guys said to definitely watch the intro of each episode. Obviously, like this little part here.
Water.
I'll just play a little bit of it so that way you guys get the idea. But that little intro part, I read your comments. I understand that you guys want me to play all of that out so that way, because there's, obviously some important things that are going to be said in the little intro part. So duly noted. I thank you guys for, addressing that to me and letting me know about it. So I'm definitely going to be better about that. And, I'm going to play all the intro out. I'm going to literally play the whole entire thing out for us. So again, thank you guys so much about that. And let's see. I don't think there's really much else to add on to that, you guys. It was a really fun episode. I had a pretty good amount of laughs in here, and story-wise, it's really starting to pick up. I'm really enjoying everything about what I'm watching with Avatar, and I'm really starting to like the characters a lot. Like Sokka, at first, you guys, I was not a fan of him. I was like, yo, you kind of seem like an asshole. It took some time for me to actually grow and start to like his character. But I started to do that, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from all three of them. And when I say all three, I'm talking about like the main three: Aang, Katara, and Sokka, and obviously Momo and then Appa as well. Those guys are amazing too. They don't make our team any better without them being on the team. So, all of those guys, I'm such a big fan of what I'm seeing so far, and I kind of can't wait to see what happens. And I kind of can't wait to see, Aang get to that point, get to that ability of mastering all of these bending skills. I think that would be very cool to see how powerful he really is, or how powerful he could be, like really become. And I just hope that they could take the Fire Nation out. I think they need to take them out already. They're annoying. But that's it, you guys. That's all the time we have for today. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in on such a fun episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I will see you guys on the next episode.